Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning. I am owner of the Deep Resources Company, and I myself Deepkumar Patel. About the company association, voice for the reprocessing and recycling industries, providing advice for an important and growing industry. This company is launched on November 2011. Member from across the industry, reprocessor, recycling, supply chain, and support industries, contributing to GDP over 6 million tons material recycled, more than 10,000. Start. In this slide, you can know about the company association. Voice for the reprocessing and recycling industries, providing advices for an important and growing industry. This company was launched on November 2011. Members from across the industry, reprocessor, recycling, supply chain, and support industry, contributing to GDP over 6 MT tons, 6 metric tons material recycled, more than 10,000 direct jobs supported. Active in England, North Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. Our company's vision and missions. There are many visions and missions in this company. Our visions. First of all, this vision. Our vision is for resource efficient materials economy that realize value, price, quality, and seeks to maintain the integrity of the secondary materials that are still too commonly traded as waste. Second one is our mission. Our mission is to support the development of a sustainable and healthy industry by providing a voice for and leadership for the material reprocessing and recycling industries, as well as related to environmental and social industries. Member companies will promote the management of material as resources waste. This is plastic bottle manufacturing company. This company is a plastic bottle manufacturing company, and this is a bottle of water. Next, manufacturing of plastic bottle. The manufacturing of plastic bottle take place in stages. Typically, the plastic bottles used to hold potable water and other drinks are made from polyethylene terephthalate, PTE, short form is PET, because the material is both strong and light. To understand the manufacturing process, it is helpful to first examine the composition of PET and how this affects plastic of bottles. Then, manufacturing of plastic bottle. The first, and this there are many steps how to make manufacturing of plastic bottle. First of all, the first stage in bottle manufacturing is straight molding. The PET is heated and placed in a mold where it assumes the shape or along thin tube. The process by which the plastic is forced into the mold is called injection molding. The tube of PET, now called a pressure is then transferred into the second bottle shape mold. A thin steel rod called a mandrel is slid inside the periton, where it fills the periton with highly pressurized air and stretch below modeling beams. As a result of the pressures, air, heat, and pressures, the pressure in the below and stretch it into the mold, assuming a bottle shape. To ensure that the bottle retain a constantly flat shape, and a strips component of plastic is synchronous joined to the bottle during below modeling. manufacturing of plastic bottles. There are many steps. And next one, the mold must be cooled in reality quickly so that the newly formed component is stepped properly. There are several cooling methods, both directly and indirectly, that can be effectively cool the mold and the plastic. Can be caused through pipes surrounding the mold, which indirectly cools the mold and plastic. Then, once the water or in continuous manufacturing bottles has a cooled and set, it is ready to be removed from the mold. If a continuous modeling process has been used, the bottle will be need to be separated by trimming the plastic in between them. This is a video, and we can watch this video and understand the how to make a plastic bottle. How to make plastic bottle. Please, can you start the video? Start the video. Yes. In this video, we can know about how to make a plastic bottle in this my company. Please, guys, watch this video. There are many types of plastic bottles which I am making in my company. This is a plastic beans, and the plastic being through manufacturing the plastic bottle with the help of plastic beans. And this is the process of making and manufacturing a plastic bottle. This is a machine. Deep Resources Company. There are many policies of my company. First of all, Deep Resources Company for employees working at your company. This policy is for you. First of all, employee position. Description. Define the role of the every employee, including their level of responsibility, amount of authority for decision making over overarching goals and specific tasks. Second one, personal policies. Clearly state business hours, terms of employment, and bonds, if any. Insurance and health benefits paid versus unpaid, vacation day, sick leave, and retirement. There are many benefits for you and in this policy. Then third one is organizational structure. To create a chart with each person name and title showing how each person fits into the structure of the organization. Then next, fourth one is the disciplinary action. Address issues of honesty, performance, safety, and misconduct, and determine what constitute a violence of company policy, as well as how employees will be disciplined if they violate certain rules. Then next, fifth one, no retaliation. Make sure to have a no retaliation policy to protect your employees and the company. So sixth one, safety. This is the this is the most important policy for you, safety, because safety is the most important for all our people. Safety is use industry based practices and relevant local, state, and federal laws as guidelines to create rules detailing what safe behavior at work look at like, how to use safety equipment, how to report safety hazards, etc. Then seventh, technology. This is it's also including its most important technology. Establish what's acceptable and what's not in regards to internet, emails, and social media. uses for personal purposes at work, and white paper achieving efficient policy management for customer doing business with your company. In in this policy we can know about in this workplace we can know not used to emails and mobile phones and personal devices not used at workplace. Then next, it is privacy. Protect employees, the company, and your customer by establishing a policy that encourages transparency and trust with your customers. And then next, credit. Credit determine the terms of opening and accounting and building gold. Crediting with your company set an acceptable amount of time for payment and establish consequence when payment is overdue or not received. Then next, last one is confidently. Protect sensitive information and be sure to cover relationship with vendors, customers, and other suppliers. Deep Resources Company. WHS policy for new employees. And this is for what is policy? And sorry, this policy is for new employees. In new employees for join this company, and this for policy is this used in order to ensure that an effective WHS treatment is developed. It is important that policy and procedures are developed on the following factors. Like this, control the risk, contractor and employee duty for care of care, health and safety committees, and responsibility inspection and manuality. Then control of risks. There are many control of risks. Like the process of control risks can be done into various parts, such as like establishing the content. Second one, identify the risk. Third one, analyze the risk. Fourth one, evaluating risk, and fifth, trading the risk. Then contractor and employees duty of care. A worker is broadly defined as a person who carries out work in any capacity for a PCBU. This including employees, out workers, appearance, trainees, students gaining work experience, volunteers, contractors, subcontrol contractors, and their employees working for a Commonwealth or non-Commonwealth licensed business or undertaking. The first of all, take as a worker while at work, you have a duty to first of all take responsible care for your own health and safety. First of all, in this place, you take safety and health. You can maintain our health and safety. Second one, take responsible care that your acts and omissions do not. Oh, the next, health and safety committees and representatives. First, a company with safe workers practices with the intent of avoiding injury to themselves and others and damage to plant and equipment. Second one, take responsible care of the health and safety of themselves and others. And third one is wear personal protective equipment and clothing where necessary. Deep resources. So there are 4 points very important for this company. Company comply with any direction given by management for health and safety. Not misuse or interference with anything providing for health and safety. Report all accident and incident on the job immediately, no matter how to prevail. And third and fourth one is report all knowns or observation hazards to their supervisor or manager. First of all, hazards. And then next, hazards. Hazards is the term associated with a substance that is liable to cause injury in a given environmental or situation. Then next, Definition of hazards. Industry hazards may be defined as any conditional process by industry that may be cause injury or death to personalized or loss of productive or protective. Then there are many types of hazards which may be in our affected our my company. There are many types of 10 types of hazards which is affected our in my company. First of all, chemical, radiation, noise, electrical, lighting, vibrating, temperate, biological, economic, and physical hazards. First of all, chemical hazards. The chemical hazard is a type of occupational hazards caused by explorers to chemical in the workplace. Then radiation hazards. Radiation hazards is launching radiation can damage living tissues or tissues in the human body. The next, noise hazards. Noise hazards is exposed to workplace noise hazards can cause permanent hearing loss that cannot be corrected by surgery or a hearing aid. Electrical hazards. An electrical hazard is a dangerous condition where a worker can or does make electrical contact with engineering equipment or conductor. The next, lighting hazards. Positively, lighting is particularly dangerous because it is frequently strikes away from the rain core either ahead or being behind the thumbs, thunder, thunderstorm. It can strike as far as 5 or 10 kilometers from the storm. The next, vibrating hazards. Vibrating means repeat movement to end for or oscillating movement. Mechanical vibration at work can explore work to hand and arc vibration and or whole body vibration. Then noise hazards. Explorer to workplace noise hazards can cause. Sorry. This is complete. Then next, temperate hazard. Very high or low workplace temperature. You may require specific advice for your workplace if you are working in very high or low temperature. For example, there are many examples in these hazards. Then biological hazards. Biological hazards, also known as the biohazards, refer to biological substance that pose a threat to the health of living organisms, primarily that of the humans. Then, thank